Hello everybody, welcome back to Rune Dice. Last time we crushed it with the Paladin. Like, we crushed it so damn hard. So we have one more enemy left in the desert to do on hard mode. Who shall we do that as? Let's take the archer out. We haven't done much with the archer yet. They were a fairly recent unlock. So we have piercing die and we have our knockback die at level 2 currently. I messed up the buttons for the observation of what was to come and what was in stone. I didn't check the boss. I was too busy talking about other stuff. Yeah, I was confusing this stuff with this stuff for a lot of the time, but I'm wiser now. So, big, scary hairdo. Let's do it. There's a very early jester, but there's a much later jester over there. Alright, we should get out of this with minimal pain. And I will take a treasure rune this early. Thank you very much. Bank shot. Nice when it works. I did think that was going to hit the buff die, but there was not very many options about it, honestly. I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. There's very little around for us. Get a little extra cash. And that'll do it. We could take the healing. We do kind of need it. Fine, we'll stay alive. Underrated, you know, staying alive. Love it. Give me my upgrades. There's a lot of poison, though. A lot of poison indeed. Give me a bomb die. Then slightly easier fight. Right, how much more do we need? Just 2. I was like, we could try and get those to bank off and get to the 5, but 2 will do. Reduces the number of reset turns by 1. Sure. We haven't messed around with it yet, so it could present some interesting opportunities. Right here, I'm going to take this and drop it right on there. Not my best. But I got most of what I wanted. Namely, chest and upgrade hammer. $37 gold is not bad. 30% chance that your throwing die will be a knockback die. When healing die heals you, create a healing die on the field of that value. Give me an explosive. Give me 10 healing after combat. Give me one of those. And I'll take a Heart Seeker. Off to the mini-boss. Where do I want to go? I'd like these 3s to get... or this 3 to explode. But it's kind of lacking 2s that are safe. That's nice. Big fan of that. Bigger bombs. It's pretty good. Big fan of that. Now that is a lot of stone skin. Oh, it's way too much stone skin. Holy. Okay. Is this a problem? I don't... oh, even more stone skin. Rough, dude. There's a rough start. If you think I'm going to change anything about my way I'm going about this, you'd be wrong. I'm going to do the same thing and keep failing in the same ways and never learn anything. That's not true. Maybe I'll learn something along the way. If I can pull this shot off, I'll be so happy. I am sad. Wow, I did not deserve that. Give me the shockwave rune. Where was the further jester? That way. Alright, 2 tough fights. I'm sure this will go fine. Won't be a problem at all. I'm gonna need that field reset sooner than later. No. You're saying there's a chance. If I get that 3, I probably end up on that 4 and I'm upset about it. Boo. A volley die hits all melee enemies if no ranged targets are present. Sure. I'll take that present. Although the odds that we get rid of all the ranged enemies feels small. Like, you need some real specific big dice to get that done, I think. How dare the fours not touch? Come off it. The dice are not obeying me today. How dare they not? Alright, we have a shockwave. Pushes all nearby dice without starting your turn. If I push from here, I can get those two to go and these two to go. In fact, if I go from there, I might get the threes as well. You missed. That's a bummer. Give me the Heart Seeker. And the Piercing. And a life rune. Alright, could have been worse. Let's just crack that guy now. Alright, that was a pretty chill one. More Heart Seekers. That went way better than I could have possibly have hoped. I'd like the knockback, but I don't think I'm going to get it. I got it! What a treat. Oh, we just killed him anyway. Fine, I guess. Good stuff. More Heart Seekers. Sure. Can't possibly go badly. Alright. Different boss. Love to see it. Welcome to Operation Heartseeker. Alright, this is going much better than that big sharp guy. Rude. I think this guy just doesn't like money. I died again? God damn it. Arrowsmith unlocked. I really thought I had that one unlocked. Arrowsmith. Start with 2 volley dice instead. It's all melee enemies if no ranged enemies are present. I mean, I'll try. But it's not going well for the archer today. Alright then, let's not go for an early jester. In fact, I changed my mind. There's an early jester up there, but it's like after loads of actual encounters. So maybe this will go better. Alright, that gets us out of there with just 2 HP lost. And we're on volley dice, right? Yes, let's take more volley dice. Oh, dice, why do you forsake me so? Honestly, the strategy we had last time of just taking... This is the Paladin run we did recently. Just having like 40 dice in the bag worked super well, and I'd be keen to explore that again if I could. Beautiful. Give me all of the free stuff and upgrades. Confusion shuffles the enemies. Haste sets the field refresh. Honestly, give me another minor life rune. It was something I didn't have at the start of the encounter anyway. So it's just more health to keep in the bank. Give me a quick reset. Get more of our custom dice played more frequently if we reset the field more often. That was bad. That was also bad. Oh, shove off. I'm so mad that we lost all of that value that fast, because our turns are going faster now. Because of course they are, because I just took that thing. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I already thought he was dead. Let's take a treasure rune now. Okay. Not an incredible looking bunch, I must say. I could bounce that 3 into that to go to a 4. Let's do like this to try and get the chest. We did. Oh. Damn rude that. More volley die. It's the name of the day. Bigger volley die. And then not very much money for shopping, must be said. Another volley die. And I'll take a chance at knockbacks. That surely can't be a bad thing. Some of these turns are getting better. Some of these strategic multi-shots I'm pulling off are going well. Right, I think that's the big guy dealt with. Lovely. No bonus, like big bonus stuff on the field, so just try and get the explosion if we can. Did massive overkill. I will take a triumph elixir. Thanks. All enemies begin each combat stunned for 1 turn. Unbelievable. Alright, we're going to take the Jester Path. It's my favourite thing. There's a good bunch of gear over on the right side there. I'll take it. Give me bigger volleys. And look at all that stun. Incredible. Right, you into you, you into you. You ready? Not quite. Not quite. Do get the chest though. I wonder if there's a build where you could get a lot of defense somehow, or a lot of healing, and just do the healing but not any attacking, like the field refresh a bunch, and then like harvest a bunch of the consumables and stuff out of the refreshed fields. Could be a viable strategy with the right line of stuff. You need a lot of healing die early, I suppose. Maybe the relic that puts them back on the field after they've been used once. Alright, another upgrade hammer over next to an explosion. You love to see it. Great times were had. Give me bigger volley dice. A bit of poison, but not too much. You know, just the right amount of poison. Right, health is in a great place. We're off to see my best friend. I think we're just going to dump this right here. Good. And this guy's really all I kind of want right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Didn't even need to use the other rune. More volleys. Bombs. Bigger volleys. I honestly don't think that it's actually that synergistic for us to have all this volley. Hits all melee enemies if no ranged enemies are present. I should get some shuffle, really. Like a rune that shuffles or something, because the ranged enemies are always there at the back, which is not the helpful place for them to be. Getting the first turn in for free is so good. We're getting so much done. That's everybody cleared out already. You know I gotta do it. Restores 1 HP each time a class die activates. Creates a die with value 1 every third merge. 2% chance to throw a healing die. Volley die deals damage to all enemies on the field. Vindication! Oh my god. Okay. This is incredible. 29 gold left. I just want more volley dice. Cheaper shop staff, Heart Seeker dice, when healing dies do their thing. Give me this. I should have taken that one first if I was going to take it, but hey ho. One more. When the table resets, enemies are placed in a random order. That's some shuffle. I did ask for that a second ago. And our table resets earlier because of this guy. But it doesn't matter because our volley die hit everything. Silly. Yep. Volley die putting in the work. Would love the big explosion. Need another one of those. Ah. Well, he's still dead, right? Yeah. Give me another one of these. You know what? Can we get those 3? Is it worth it? I don't know. Alright, here's the play. We bump this 3 into that 3, which bumps us into this 1 that goes 2, 3, 4, 5 into the explosion. You ready? I mean, it was close. It was close. How? How just the 2? Alright, no bonuses to shoot for. One more big turn, we should be there. That'll do it. Health, not as great, but has been worse. A volley die for 4, absolutely. And another volley die for 4. That's going to be so much damage. We could do Jester with our 2 things. Yeah, go on then. If I can just get a little bit of health before the big bad fight. Oh, we still get poisoned from this guy, even when they aren't our kind of primary target. What's even a good move right now? Not that. Sheesh. I did also forget that we are healing for 10 after encounters, which is pretty nice. Do we get that healing after the Jester round as well? I kind of assume that we will. Right, best shockwave. There's not a lot of great paths for like to hit like at the moment. If I take these off the board, then I can shockwave here. It will do those 3s into each other and these 2s into each other. Now I've got basically most of everything I wanted. More healing would be nice. I'll take it. Yes, the volley dice. Bigger! Bigger! Lovely start. Alright, we buffed them a bit in that, but still a lot of damage going on. That was less good for sure. That was terrible. Reset the field. I forgot I put a 5 on the board now. Certainly something to aspire to. Very good. I will take the healing ahead of the boss. Healing die, come back. Reduce all incoming damage by 1. Merge dice, ignore enemy dice magnetism and only attract to friendly dice. Coin dice also heal for their merge value. Give me this, I'll try that for the first time. Give me those. Heartseeker die is not great to me. Me springier dice and another one of those. We got so many piercing die. Not piercing, what are they called? Volley die. So many volley die. That's so much trash on the board. Like, sheesh, dude. No. So rude. Oh my god. How do I get to that bomb? I basically don't. This board sucks. I can't go into 3-4. Clears the queue when activated as well. Brutal. At least we took the whole stack of that. You know? I did forget we had bouncier dice now. Which does help. Quite a lot. Next, I don't want to trigger these things to make the guys at the back stronger. They've only got 6 HP left, so if we can do like a good solid volley, they will be dealt with, you know? God, when are you going to reset this board? Alright, those nasties at the back are dealt with. Can our health keep up? We didn't get any of their dice in that whole thing. What a champ. Archer class. Leveled up. Lovely. Alright, so our archer is now level 2. Level 3 in just another 37 dice for now. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.